Hello, it is me, Tanika Finney, with the Law Office of Tanika L. Finney and tlfinneylaw.com. So, I typically do this on Fridays where I tell you about my blog, but I was in a conference that was absolutely wonderful. It was motivating, encouraging, overall exhilarating. And I enjoyed myself. I met great people, and I'm so excited about the next steps that I'm taking in my business and life in general. And so, but back to what I come on here for. Today is November 8th, and I typically have this, as I said, the Friday before, but I did drop my blog post. And my blog post this week is about estate planning must-have for parents, especially parents with minor children. And we are digging into naming guardians. Okay, you want to start thinking about naming guardians for your children as soon as they are born, or as soon as possible if you have not named one. The reason why this is so important and why I am an advocate for it is because me, as a millennial, older millennial, I've had friends pass away and left their children, and luckily their mothers were in the capacity to take care of them, but it's still just one of those things where we're not promised tomorrow, and you should know who you would want raising your children. You can let the courts make a decision, and do you want that person actually raising your kids? Another thing is, I know a lot of people say, well, it's in my will. Well, your will has to go through probate. It has to go through this long process. And if you name your guardians up front, and to the point where you can avoid that whole process, and the courts would still actually have a say so. So you want to get this done up front. This is part of your life and legacy planning as you move forward through life. This is not necessarily a legal decision, but it is a very important decision that you want to talk to with your attorney. So even if you have your legal documents in place, such as your will, and you name guardians in your will, you still want to bring that out of the will, get it forefront. Also, the other thing that I must say before I hop off is, even though it's named in your will, it doesn't become effective until you pass away. But what happens if you're incapacitated? What happens if you're incapacitated? Meaning you are not able to communicate. You might be in a vegetative state. You may be in a coma, something of that nature, and it's not passing away, and it still wouldn't go into effect. So think about it. Talk to your attorney about it, or send me a DM, inbox, whatever it's called now. I don't know. Send it to me, and let's talk about it. But I also put my link for kids planning protection, so that you can go ahead and get started on naming your guardians. Talk it over with the other parent, and move from there. So once again, I'm Tanika with the Law Office of Tanika L. Finney and tlfinneylaw.com. I hope you enjoy my blog. Talk to y'all later. Bye.